All right, so here we go. We are gonna go over and see what you did. Notice here it says F is composed of F. So did we need to worry about the G this time? Nope, we did not, because we're plugging F into itself. Okay, this is called self-love and function world. No? Okay.
I mean, self-love is important to do, so maybe not with that.
Because it's itself. It's like going into itself, you know. So.
Don't say self-love.
Okay, we're gonna continue. We're gonna plug in 3 over, and where X is, we're gonna turn it into 3 over X minus 5 minus 5. How did you do on step 1 of setting up? Okay. All right, after you set up, you need to simplify the denominator. So I'm going to come over here and simplify my denominator. So I have 3 over X minus 5 minus 5 over 1. In order to add and subtract fractions, they must have a what? Common denominator. So I need to turn my 1 into X minus 5. If I change my denominator, I also have to change my numerator. So that's going to leave me with 3 minus 5x plus 25 all over X minus 5. Simplify even more. I have 3 and 25 makes 28. All over X minus 5. Okay, so now I can replace, and I'm working with 3. What are you doing? 3 divided by negative 5x plus 28 all over X minus 5. All right. So after we've simplified the denominator, then we're going to do what? Keep, change, flip. KCF, not KFC. Three over 1 times X minus 5 over negative 5x plus 28. When you're multiplying fractions, you multiply straight across. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator, right? All right, what is our final function?
3x minus 15 over negative 5x plus 28.
Perfect. All right, there's my new function. And what is the domain of my new function?
X cannot equal 28 over 5.
There we go. Because your denominator can't equal what? 0.
Yeah.
Their denominator cannot equal 0. Okay. All right. How we feel?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Shaky?
I think what you need to do is teach us in that exact same day test.
Don't worry. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to release your homework.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Don't worry. I got you. Okay. All right. Do we want to see another example, or we want to move on? Are we okay with composition? Putting something into something?
You're just not doing a lot of practice. The practice.
All right. So our last example are of us decomposing.
Oh.
So figuring out what made this happen. Okay. All right. So the key things you want to focus on. We have F composed of G. Okay. When we think about this, this means F with G of X substituted in. Right. So the key thing you want to notice is that G of X is your inside, correct? So when we think about G of X, this is our inside. Okay. So you look for what is inside. By inside, we mean what's inside of the parentheses, what's inside of the radical, what's inside of the denominator. So in our case here, what is inside of our parentheses? So therefore, our G of X is X squared plus 1. When I remove that G of X, it's now an unknown, right? And mathematically, how do you represent an unknown? X. So your F of X represents the unknown and what's on the outside. So therefore, our F of X equals, if we remove X squared plus 1, that becomes an unknown. And what's left on the outside? 50. So the two functions that made H of X are and
Wait a minute, no,
X.
I got a question.
Yes.
Why is X squared
That's
plus
it.
1 g of x not f of x?
Because g of x is what's on the inside, and what's on the inside of your parentheses.
Okay.
We see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you say that.
And f of x is that what's left on the outside. Yes.
No.
Easy.
Yeah, not bad, right? All right, are we ready to undo another one?
Is that it? Like that's it?
That's it. All right,
How do we supposed to do that with fraction?
inside. Focus on the, what is your inside? Our inside is x minus 5. What is your outside?
Yeah.
There we go.
Easy. I didn't say it was hard. I just
Okay,
said I-
that is option 1. Can someone tell me what another possibility could be?
X equals x. F of x equals x minus 5, parentheses squared under 3.
Okay.
Say that again? You just,
X equals x, F of x equals same.
so the very most obvious one, Samuel.
Yeah.
Okay, no, not that one. That's not what I was looking for, Samuel. That's not what I was looking for, Samuel. Okay. 2 other functions where one of them is not x. What's 3 over what? Not 1.
You're right.
It would have to be 3 over x, but your inside is what's in the denominator. So what's the whole thing in the denominator? X minus 5. So if I take that out, my denominator is now what? X, because it's unknown, right? So therefore f of x has to be what? 3 over x. Do we see that?
Keep it to the first.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
You need to know that there's possibilities. Because what if I give you multiple choice? You have to know which one could it be, right?
I can circle it. You'll know I'm right.
All right. All right, that's decomposing. How do you feel?
That's it. That's it. Nothing
Yes,
more.
we're good? All right.
All right.
Let me submit, get your assignment out to you.